Now, as we all know, LinkedIn is a phenomenal tool and its scope is huge. So I'm sure we're going to be revisiting it down the line in future episodes. But for this installment alone, we're looking at it from the perspective of organic content creation. Now, what I'm about to share is relevant for both company pages and also personal profiles, because at the end of the day, on social, your people are one of your best marketing assets. So we also need to think about how we leverage them as part of a larger company strategy. But really, the reason that we've chosen LinkedIn and why I think it's arguably more important than the blog is that it so often acts as a gateway to the brand. So think of it almost as like a social tease, if you like. We need to use our LinkedIn channels or our social channels to really open the door for engagement with our target market and give them a reason to believe that we're worth engaging with. You know, thinking back to a previous key lesson that we've had from David Hyatt, it was all around who do we want to take the call from? Well, before we can even think about getting people on site, you know, unless you've already got loads of organic traffic, which is fantastic, we need to come at this from a perspective that LinkedIn, or whatever social channel it is for your brand, wherever your audience lives basically, is going to be the first impression they get of us as an organization. And as such, we need to produce that really high quality content that is worthy of engagement to then warrant the bigger asks down the line, whether they're click through to the website or even a conversion. So our content on LinkedIn has been really important because it's given us a solid foundation to build that trust and prove that we know what we're talking about. Now, one last little bit on LinkedIn is that it has a great potential reach. So rather than spending a fortune for paid advertising spots or full pages in magazines, what we can do is actually leverage those free accounts to pose questions that gain traction or discuss issues that are highly relevant, to then see that growth through engagement. Because as we all know, the more people comment, like and share, the more the content gets seen. So organically, there is so much potential to LinkedIn. And as that's where our audience lives, that's why we've really focused on it, to help build a foundation to then go onto the blog and all the other content that we're looking at creating.